If people are camping under a bridge, if people are camping anywhere, they send the security guards and the police to move them along. They spray them with high-power hoses to get them out of the way. They blast loudspeakers in their ear. It's illegal to set up a tent anywhere in a Chinese city, and they will move you along.
You know how the Chinese always brag to themselves, always pat themselves on the shoulder, never stop telling all of us how hard they have worked and how the Communist Party of China have uplifted 800 million people out of poverty. In fact, everywhere they go, they made sure that everyone understood that the Communist Party of China is a hard-working entity who will leave no stone unturned as far as building up China is concerned. That's what they tell all of us. But there is one small problem that the Chinese Communist Party might not want the rest of the world to know about. Because China is a place, or the Chinese Communist Party is an entity that is quick to claim victory, that is quick to claim appreciation, that is quick to say, hey, I have done it, hooray to myself, but never quick or do not want to admit if there is a problem. They will go as far as is humanly possible to cover up a problem than letting the rest of the world know that problem exists. That is what they like to do. So I want you guys to watch this video, okay? And when you watch it, please share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Because like always, we appreciate hearing what you have to say. So, watch.
哪个地方都有人，哪个桥底下没有人？每个桥底下都有人，随便去看一个，哪怕就是10米长的桥底下都有人。这就抓过来，啊。
What I'm showing you here is something you're not allowed to see in China. And especially people outside of China are forbidden to see or know about it. Some of this footage I filmed myself in the biggest and brightest cities of China. Some of it has been shared with me from my friends in China, and some of it has leaked onto the Chinese internet only to be quickly censored. But once it has been posted to sites outside of China, it's very difficult for the Chinese government to get it removed. This is China's hidden shame. One of the things they fight tooth and nail to ensure is suppressed and never seen by the outside world.
Let me start by saying that before you guys start nagging and batching in the comment section, I know homelessness is a issue worldwide. It's not just an only Chinese problem. It's a problem that most of the Western world is facing. The Chinese, the Japanese, the Thais, and mostly the Americans. They are facing this homelessness crisis. But the difference between these countries is that, like the homelessness in America, everyone knows about it. The media talks about it. Everyone points finger about it. Social media influencers all talk about it. In fact, I have used the homelessness situation a lot to make my point about America on this particular show. I have even said that how can America, a mighty nation, be having homeless people all over the street and yet still spending trillions of dollars on military equipment or on killing machines? How come? If they really believe that the people were more important, that the people were the fabric of the nation, wouldn't they spend that money in taking care of the homelessness than just letting it run wild? But talking about China is that China will never admit there is a problem with homelessness. China will never agree or never let you see people who are homeless because, according to them, saving face is the most important thing. Like, they will not lose face. Saving face is all they got. And if anyone, anywhere was to make them look bad, they would not accept it. So rather than face the problem, they will just cover it. And that's what they do most of the times. You remember the crisis with the real estate, right? Where real estate companies were led to run wild and they build things that no one uses. They build roads that go nowhere. They build buildings that no one stays in them. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. China wants to be the country with the biggest EV industry. So they started pumping money in EVs. And what happened? There was an EV explosion in China. There were just too many EVs for people to use. And what happened? EVs were being dumped here and there. So it's not new for China to see things like this, right? It's not new. So my only problem is, or the point I'm trying to make is, if China happily accepted the appreciation and happily accepted the respect and the dignity that other nations show to them for having achieved a certain level of success, which they have. China has achieved so much within a short period of time, and all this is due to the help or due to the policies of the Communist Party of China. That one no one can deny, right? That is a fact. But if they are willing, if they are happy to accept all this appreciation from that other people are showing towards them, or that we all are talking about, why can't they also accept the issue of homelessness? Why can't they just go out and say, okay, we also are facing a problem of homelessness, and this is how we plan to tackle it. Let's make homelessness a problem that must be solved. The first stage of solving anything is accepting that that thing exists. Is accepting that that thing is a problem that needs solving. Then you can continue from there in solving it. But if you just deny that things like that even exist, how can you begin to solve them? That is the question. That is the question. So, I want to say that China is a great nation. China has done great things. And if they decide to do it, they can do it. If there's one thing that I realize while living in China, is that when the Chinese put their mind towards something, they get it done. If they said to themselves that homelessness is a problem that must be eradicated or that must be reduced, they will solve it. They will look for a way to shelter people who can afford homes. They will look for a way to support those low-income earners. They will look for means to provide for them. But if they just kept on denying it, then all they do is just cover it up, because they cannot say it's a problem, so they cannot schedule a way or discuss a way forward or even deliberate on how to solve it, because they have totally denied that such a thing exists. But you guys out there, what do you think about the level of homelessness in China? And also, also in the West. How come rich and powerful nations like China still have this level of homelessness? Let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, please don't forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel, because little bit of good way, like the one you're doing just now, help us a lot, and we shall forever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.